friends, so we are back and we are going to start embellishing pages. Now I want to let you know I'm not going in any particular order. I just have this on my mind, so we're going to start on this one, and this is actually in the third signature. So I would like to make a pocket using this material, and this was given to me by my friend USA Carol, and thank you USA Carol. I appreciate this because this is really cool. It's a perfect match and it's going to add a lot of wonderful texture to this journal, so I'm excited about it. All right, friends, so I went ahead and I put this sticker on. I can't remember if I did that on camera or not. Of course, I backed it with additional glue, and then I put this nice fabric pocket on. The camera's picking it up as being kind of black, but it's not. It is a like dark camel color. It's hard for me to explain it. It's got brown, but then also beige in it, so it's kind of a textured color. So I put some lights on and I was hoping that that would make the color more apparent to you, but I can't tell on camera if it is making a difference or not. But anyway, you'll just have to trust me. So now I wanted to just flip over, since we were in the third signature, I figured I'd flip over to this page when this is a blue and white material. And so I thought maybe I could use a splash of this, which I think would be pretty cool. And then on it, I would use this Gone Fishing. I could use the backpack too, but I think I kind of like the Gone Fishing sign. But let's start with using a little bit of this paper. So what I'm gonna do is similar to what I did before. I'm gonna put some fabric glue. I'm gonna lay the paper napkin on it, and then I'm going to tear away the edges. All right, I want to make sure it's big enough to hold that sticker. Okay, and I'm just going to pat it down because we like the wrinkles. If I don't get wrinkles, it's fine, but if I do get wrinkles, that's great. Yep, and I think I got some wrinkles, so that's fun. Once I feel like it's dry, then I'll tear it. I don't want to tear it too soon. While that's drying, we'll just fold that up and out of the way. Let's go ahead and create a pocket here. And then, you know, later on when we're into our phase 3, we'll do, we'll embellish the pocket and all that. But let's just get a pocket on here. All right, friends, this piece is drying and we are gonna go ahead and put our pocket down here. I found a coordinating piece of this. It's actually when I trimmed this page down. This is a scrap. And actually there was 2 pages of the same page. So this actually matches this, but so I took it from the other page. I hope that makes sense. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. We're gonna go ahead and use that as our pocket. Now, I want to make sure, okay, so we've got this fabric here, which is gonna take up some of the room in the pocket. So when I lay this down to glue it, I'm gonna put a couple of pieces of paper here, just to take up some space, because we want to make sure that we leave enough room. So if I do that, then you see how it gives it like it just kind of bends that paper up a little bit. So that's what we're gonna do. We don't need it to bend it too much, but we definitely want to be able to get a tag in and out easily. I'm gonna go ahead and use Fabri-Tac just because there's fabric on that page. And so if this tag touches the fabric, it'll grip it real good. And of course this works quite well on paper as well. Now I'm gonna press this down like I always do, but then I'm gonna go ahead and grab some of my clamps and use them to hold it into place, just because the paper inside is pushing up on it a little bit, which is what we want, but I just want to make sure so that I don't have to sit there and hold it the whole time. I want to make sure it gets good adhesion. And this way I can be moving on to something else and I don't need to be worried about it. So you'll notice I put them right on the edge because that's where I know my glue line is. I'm going to squeeze these real quick just because they don't have a clamp on them. I wonder if I move this over, I could probably fit another clamp there. Yeah, I'll move this up a little bit and I'll put this one here. So yeah, the way these clamps are shaped, see how there's like this little hole in there? So that's why I put it right on the edge, because if I move it up into it, it's not really putting pressure where the pressure needs to be. All right. Sorry if I was off camera when I was clamping those. I apologize for that. I keep thinking I've got everything in frame and yeah, it moves a little bit. All right, so while that's drying, let's go ahead and play with this napkin part of it, and let's go ahead and start pulling it off of the page. So far, so good. It's nice and dry, so I don't have to worry about pulling real hard. You know, it's not gonna go anywhere, that's for sure. Okay. So here we are, we've got it, and let me see, there's a little raggedy piece. Okay, I don't mind if there's some pieces that are loose. I kind of like that actually, but I didn't want one that was like halfway stuck, you know. Okay, so we've got that on there, and that's pretty fun. So now I want to take a look and see which sticker. I can move that now, but you can see that this is raised up now, so that works. Well, maybe you can't see it. I think you can, but anyway, trust me, it's raised up. So anyway, let's decide on our sticker. So I've got all of these, and okay, one thought is I could go with the orange hanging around the campfire, and it will tie it real nicely into this, and it will tie it nicely into this. It'll cover most of our napkin, which whatever, it's fine. I can always add more. We could go with Gone Fishing, and that's what I was originally thinking, and it looks nice, but it's kind of blendy, you know? And then of course there's Camping, and that would be fine too, actually. Now there's a tiny bit of green right here, so I could go with one of these smaller ones that say Solitude, On an Adventure, and then the date. Or just Nature, but I was thinking something a little bit bigger than that. Or The Great Outdoors. That's got some kind of an orangey red and then the green. Let's see how that looks next to this. It's kind of plain Jane, but cute. The hanging around the campfire, it's just so, I don't know, I think it's the right one. Let's take it off the thing, and then I'm not gonna put it down. I'm just gonna kind of play with it. I kind of like it. I feel like I need a little more napkin under there. So let's add a little more napkin. Again, not being careful about it, just kind of putting it on there. While that's drying, we'll go ahead and remove our clamps. Just give it one more press of the fingers just to make sure. That looks great. All right, we got to give that a minute or so to dry. Now let's see. Yeah. Let's do that. And then I can always pull on this, but we're gonna get this on first so that I know exactly where I wanna pull. Like I said, I always add a little glue to the stickers because we want this journal to last a really long time. When the image is raised up like this, when it's like it's embossed, before I press it down, I flip it over because I don't want to do anything to damage the embossing. And before I adhere this, I'm going to go ahead and ink the edges. This is the corner that I will fold down. In case I forgot to mention it, I want to let you know that this is the second video in a series that I'm making on a custom order that I received. And this journal has a motorcycle and camping theme. On this page, I decided to do a belly band, and then on the opposite side of the spread, I'm going to make a little side pocket. I hope everyone is doing well, and if you are new to my channel, I want to welcome you, and if you are a returning friend, I want to say thank you for being here, and I want to tell you all how much it means to me that you are here, and I really appreciate your time. Also, if you're enjoying this video and enjoying learning some techniques or just observing some techniques, or whatever it is, if you are getting value from this video, please smash that like button. It really does help my channel, and it helps YouTube know that you like it, and then it might try to share my video with someone else, which would be great. Okay friends, so on this page, and this is the last page of that signature, I added this piece to the corner. So we'll end up having a piece of folded paper go in here. I didn't want to create a pocket and cover the motorcycle, even though it'll be somewhat covered by a piece of paper. I just didn't want to cover it with a pocket. So that's why I chose to do this upwards pocket. So the pockets are in for this signature, and I'll show them to you real quick. We've got this one up here, and then we've got a side pocket. You just pop the paper in there. We have the pocket here. And then we also did a sticker here with these gears on it, so that looks kind of neat. Both of these have these pockets here for sliding tags or pieces of paper in. Same on this one. These are all coordinating within this scrapbook pack. We have another bottom pocket here, but then we have a side pocket here. We have a belly band here, and then we have a side pocket here. Here we have a bottom pocket, and then here's a bottom too. It's just shaped a little different. And then here we've got one. Oh, and I didn't put one over here, so I need to do that. I think we've got one on the back, and we have this one on the back. So I'll go ahead and do this one, and then this signature will have all of the pockets that it needs. I'm gonna go ahead and use this piece of fabric. It matches the other piece of fabric that we used in one of the other, I believe it was one of the other signatures, yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and use this piece here, because look how close of a match it is to the grass in the picture. So I think that that works well. I'm gonna go ahead and use Fabri-Tac and get that glued into place. All right friends, so I got the material pocket put on, and I put a sticker I used Fabri-Tac, and it says The Great Outdoors. So it's kind of nice because we have a little camping over here, but this mentions the great outdoors, and the colors work well together. So all of the pockets are done for this particular signature, and I need to do the other two. I probably won't do them on camera, I'm not sure. Then the next step will be to start adding pages and additional embellishments. So thanks for watching, see you soon.